got invited to play a little softball last night. It's been a minute. I've been kind of really focusing on just getting my love right and helping a lot of people, believe it or not. It's surprising, I keep on telling myself I'm going to slow down, and people find me, friends of friends find me, and I do what I have to do for them. I don't want anybody to have to suffer this disease, and if we can stop it early, and if we can eliminate, the symptoms that you're gonna find, that you're gonna feel, that you're gonna taste, man, then I've actually done something. Well, last night was kind of like I was exhausted. I had a really rough couple days, being up researching for a woman that really didn't want to hear it. It's if I felt, it was just a bad deal for me. I was tired. Get this guy Roligio or whatever his name is, commenting on my post on my wall, but it wasn't constructive criticism, or it wasn't him trying to teach me something or anything. It was just him trying to badger, if not provoke, bullshit, in me, and it frustrates me because there's really no need for that. I mean, if you want to debate, do it offline. I'll give you my number. I'll fucking meet you somewhere. We can talk. We can hash it out. Or we can fucking put them up. I don't give a fuck. But, you do something in the sense of, I didn't get it. He wasn't questioning. He was doubting, if not trying to put self-doubt, or that's just what I felt, and I didn't appreciate it all. I'm not one to really shovel shit for too long. I mean, mind you, I have in the past because, of the situations and, people I'm dealing with and so forth. But when it comes down to something like that, I don't know this man. I have no idea who the fuck he is, but all of a sudden he just felt like he could, tell me his views. Well, what I didn't know was that he had lost 2 family members to cancer. So he's bitter. He has resentment. He doesn't believe. Well, you know what? I'm sorry, but that's tough shit. If you weren't, proactive enough to get off your ass and try to figure something out instead of blaming people, well, what am I supposed to tell you? What am I supposed to tell anybody? I'm not a miracle worker. I'm not a hand of God or anything like that. I took the time, man. 11 months. I was in this garage researching, trying to find anything and everything so I could save my love's life. I wasn't going to sit there and watch so I could be him and complain for the rest of my life and be bitter. I did what I had to do to try to find something. I believed in something that nobody else wanted to believe in, that our society in general has said that, has shunned for years, for decades. You tell me. I just couldn't understand. I was really frustrated and pissed off at this guy. I put something on his, well, who the fuck are you? I don't even know you. You want to meet? You want to box? You want to fuck? Whatever you want to do and handle it, let's just get it over with. Because I don't want to deal with your ass anymore. I got too much other shit to deal with. So I had all this information for this woman. I had sent her a message. I tried to call her a few times, nothing. For a long time, I was chasing people. I found out they needed help, friends or family members. And, I do this and I try to find them and trying to help them. What I realized, though, that this was killing me. It was beating me up. I was the one that was up for days. I was the one that was researching, very passionate about this. Why? Because I don't want them to feel this. And then they're looking like, who the fuck are you? That kind of deal. Like, this is my world, that kind of stuff, which I understand. I'm a stranger, So, it's frustrating to me in the sense, because I feel like it's wasted time. I could have benefited somebody else. Myself, Anyway, did all this research. I had sent her something, my name's Jerry, this and that. I think I can help you. Let me try, and first comment I got, this 2 days later, how can you help me? And I understand, dude. I'm not a doctor, I understand people are very bitter and, people have doubt. There's no cure for cancer. They have no cure for cancer. when it comes to the medical industry. They don't. Okay? It's all drive down money. Chemotherapy, radiation promotes secondary, if not third, if not, and so on, reoccurrence of cancer. And usually it's a lot worse. I mean, way worse. My mentality is, why let it get to that point? If we can cut it off at the head, you know, you're going to save yourself and your body so much stuff. Well, I was already just frustrated at that point. You know what? Fuck it. I don't need to do this. You know, I don't owe you anything. You know, Jerry, you know, a girl asked me to help. I did. But not to get, you know, I don't deserve that. You know, I don't deserve that at all. You might have a shitty attitude with other people, but not with me. I don't need to deserve that. The only person I need to take any shit from is my love. And that's very little at that. But I'm just kind of frustrated. I apologized. Well, maybe I didn't yet. I don't know. But I feel sorry for being as short-tempered as I am when it comes to shit like this. But, I mean, if you shouldn't, you as a cancer patient shouldn't have patience for this. You shouldn't be all relaxed and just taking your time with this. You should be fucking so proactive and working and trying to figure something out instead of sticking with the status quo. Because the status quo is basically you dying. You suffering and you dying. That's the status quo. I believe it's 1 in 229 women will get cancer. That's a lot, man. It's not a disease anymore. It's an epidemic. 1 in 330 children will get cancer. And it's doubled for men. There's one cure out there that I know of that works. I've seen it. Cannabis oil. It does work. It works beyond measures, man. My love, this Monday we'll be pushing 26 weeks cancer-free. No chemotherapy. If that's not proof enough, I don't know what else to tell you. Fuck cancer.